convene, Mr. Speaker, as the House of Representatives. In fact, the Senate already took up this measure and they met in executive session. Why executive session? Because we will be listening to the commanders on the ground. They will be briefing us where the enemies are, what are their courses of action, what are their plans of action. You cannot announce that to the public. That's why initially we will have a committee of the whole, Mr. Speaker, so that everyone will hear and we will close it a committee, and then whatever discussions will be done. In fact, I will amend my motion. It will not be necessarily an executive session, Mr. Speaker. We will listen first to them. But if the testimony becomes something delicate, then we will exclude everybody. If the resource persons will say that this is involving national security, we will do so. So I reiterate, Mr. Speaker, my motion that we call the Committee of the Whole House on Wednesday, 9 a.m., here in this session hall to receive and discuss and consider the report of the President. And I move, Mr. Speaker, that the following be invited: Executive Secretary Medialdea, Secretary Aguirre of the Department of Justice, Secretary Piñol of the Department of Agriculture, Secretary Villar of Public Works and Highways, Silvestre Bello of Labor and Employment, Lorenzana Delfin of the National Defense, Secretary Obial of Health, Secretary Lopez of the Department of Trade and Industry, Secretary Tagiwalo of Social Welfare and Development, Catalino Coy, OIC of the DILG, Wanda Teo, the Department of Tourism, Secretary Tugade of the Transportation Department, Alfonso Cusi of Energy, Salalima of Information, Communications and Technology, and Secretary Esperon, the National Security Advisor, and in addition to that, Governor Mujib Hataman of the ARMM, Court Administrator Maidas Marquez, and the Commission on Human Rights.